Greetings, Dennis Daniels here.
Okay, more factoring of binomials. Alright, let's try something like 16x to the second minus 9. Now, don't be freaked out by this, because we're just going to, again, we're going to be factoring for the two parts binomial, much like our bicycle. It has two parts, right? So there's our bicycle, there's our binomial. So we're going to start with the two sets of parentheses. We know that there's going to be at least one x in there. We know that there's going to be two 4s, because 4 times 4 is 16, so 4 times 4. And we know that 3 times 3 equals 9, so you know there's a 3 in there. And then there's the negative. Well, positive times positive is positive. Negative times negative is positive, so we're going to need a positive, and we're going to need a negative. Now, solve for that, it's pretty straightforward. Just to make sure that we got it right, which is always a good idea, we're going to check our solution, or check our answer, rather. 4x times 4x is 16x squared. 4x times negative 3 is negative 12x. 3 times positive 4x, of course, is 12x. Minus 9. Positive times negative is a negative. Minus 9. Canceled, canceled. 16x squared minus 9. So this part here, 4x plus 3 times 4x minus 3, equals 16x minus 9. Thanks for watching.
Now let's take this binomial over to Wolfram Alpha. 16x squared. And see the pretty pictures it makes. 16x to the second power minus 9 . That looks good. Alright. Let's calculate this. I'll let the computer and all of its wonders do the work for us. You might be thinking, why don't we just use the computer for all of these? Well, it's a debate whether or not it's good for you to be able to know how to do all of it, or be able to do the stuff that's important so that you can make the computer do the hard stuff. This is pretty easy, so let's just take a look at some of the things it generates. We get the parabolas, of course, because it's squared. And here's the alternate forms. 4x minus 3, 4x plus 3, which is what we just did. And there are the roots, negative 3/4 and x equals 3/4. There's the polynomial discriminant, and there's the derivatives and indefinite integrals, etc. So, yeah, 16x to the square, or 16x squared minus 9 is what it looks like. Keep that in mind as you start learning more about math. Math does stuff. Happy computing.